Hey guys, are you tired of searching dozens of sites on the web for the best Warcraft TCG deals? Hey, you could be visiting ccgcastle.com. Since 2007, they've been supplying the community with massive selection of discount packs, singles, and more, all at guaranteed rock bottom prices. And don't forget to check out their buy list to trade in your loots for the hottest new cards. That's right, guys. Mozu's sending you to ccgcastle.com.
And we're back. Guys, we've got another state champion to talk to right now. We've got the Massachusetts state champ, Corey Medeiros. Corey, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Hey, so obviously, now you won the state champs.
Yep.
There in Massachusetts. Very nice, very nice. Did how many folks were there, Corey?
15 people total.
15 people total. Okay, pretty good turnout. And heck, were you playing?
I was playing Red Priest, actually.
Red Priest. See, people? It's not all Red Mage. That's right. Awesome. So give me a quick rundown maybe of your deck. I mean, well, here's the deck list.
Deck list, 4 Apparition, 4 Alana the Woebringer.
Okay.
2 Boundless Shadows.
Nice.
3 Shroud, the Priest Shroud, I can't remember the full name. 4 Shadow Word Despair, 3 Binds, 2 Praxia, the Herald of the Shadows, 2 Dadex. I didn't have a playset, unfortunately. Right before.
Okay.
This is all cards that I've either got from packs or like bought off friends.
Nice.
Right before the tournament, I got a playset of Voodoo Masks.
There you go.
That helped at none at all, actually.
Oh, really? None?
Really. The one game where it helped in the finals against the Red Mage, I never drew it.
Of course not. Of course. All right. So now, speaking of that, going into the end of the Swiss at the Split, what was your record?
Going into the top, we cut the top 4.
Right, top 4.
My record was 4-1.
Okay, 4-1. And what had you lost to going through?
I can't remember the hero's name, but it was Monster Class Paladin Priest.
The Paladin Priest. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Something a little different from what I've heard from some of the other state champs, so that's always nice. Little listen it up. So you lost to him. Now you make the top 4 at the Split. What did you play against?
For the finals, you mean? Or...
Well, no, before the finals. We'll get to that. But they do the Split. First match. Who did you play? If you remember who'd you play against, and what were they playing?
I don't remember. I can't remember his name. I think his name was Chad, but he was playing Green Warlock.
Okay.
And he drew the worst hand all tournament.
Oh.
So anytime he played something, I had an instant answer for it, and he had nothing to deal with Shadowy Apparition. I removed his deck.
Yeah, you just crushed it.
After 4 or 5 turns.
Yeah, if that card gets going, man, it's gonna be so. Awesome. Now, okay, the finals. It's the big deal. What'd you end up against?
I ended up against Red Mage.
It was Red Mage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Very cool. And obviously, you won. We know the answer to that story, but how tight a game was it?
Very tight. He had dealt me quite a bit of damage,
Sure.
and he wasn't able to take out one of my Alanas. He dealt at least 7 damage to her, and she had 8 health.
Right.
And then with the 1-2 punch, Alana Shadowy.
Right.
And taking her out. But it took forever to get to that point.
Okay. So it was a nail biter, but you did pull it through.
Yeah.
All right. And for a year at least, you get to carry the red bag and get to proclaim yourself as the Massachusetts, which is my first language somehow, state champ. Well, again, congratulations. Very cool.
Thank you.
How was the venue to where you lived? Did you have to travel far to get there?
Not at all. It was actually the next town over.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, good deal. Well, Corey, congrats, man. Obviously, rock and roll. Now, are we going to see you at Worlds?
Yes, I'm going to do everything I can to get to Worlds.
Okay. Well, you've got the invite, and for those that don't know, the schedule's up, and looks like there's a pretty tight schedule up there for Worlds, so very cool. All right. Well, hey, man, to see you in Atlanta. Before we go, any shout-outs to anybody out there in Massachusetts?
Yeah, the guy who got me back in the game, Nick Roche, friend Todd, who basically helped me make my deck, and I ended up beating the tournament too. Todd Derbyshire. Um,
Ah.
my, hmm?
No, just giving Todd the finger. That's all. Ah. Wrong finger though. Hang on, Todd. Oh no, I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
no, don't want any of that. It's a family show, I guess.
Oh, I don't know what kind of family you've got. Right, well, very cool, and very glad to know that some folks like that got you back into the game. Todd is a good guy. I've met him, talked to him a bunch. He's a real nice guy. So, dude, and Corey, congrats, and ladies and gentlemen, there you go, your state champ, Corey Madera, and we're out.
Take care.
All right, hey, appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, guys, here we go again. I got Josh Schneider on the line, and he is the Georgia State champ. Josh, welcome to the program, sir.
How you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. So, not quite as well as you're doing, Mr. Georgia State champ.
I appreciate it, man.
Hey, no problem, no problem. Always good to talk. Hey, so how many folks were there at your event?
Oh, we had 27 players.
Okay, so 26 players at Dream Crush. You walked in and beat them with what?
Red Rogue, I was playing Jalera.
Very cool, very cool. Now, how did you find and seeing that worked? Now, I had heard some folks say that it didn't work quite as well in block. Did you find that it didn't miss Carnage all that much, or?
Right, no, obviously, Carnage, Prey on the Weak was really
Sure.
big as well. I mean, obviously, you
Okay.
really miss Prey on the Weak. And it's just Strike as well. So, I mean, all three of those cards were dearly missed. But in testing, it was one of the best answers to block.
Okay.
And it had a good matchup against Viewless Wing. So if it red Viewless Druid or blue Viewless Druid, blue Viewless Hunter, anything Viewless, it had a really good matchup. The only thing that worried me going into it after all the testing I did was red Mage,
Sure.
and then or green Mage, and then the green Monster Hunter Rush, Gurgle Murgle.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Those are the only two decks that really worried me going into the tournament.
Okay. No, fair enough. Now, how many of those did you end up facing? 27 people. You had what? 8 rounds?
Yeah, we had 7 rounds.
7 rounds.
Cut the top 8. So
Okay.
during the Swiss rounds, I faced only 2 mages. It was
Okay.
1-1 against the 2 mages, and I did see 1 Gurgle Murgle, so that was really that was nice. So
Yes.
I escaped the monster hunters.
Very cool. Very cool. Obviously, so now going into the split, obviously a top 8 split. How many? What was your record going into the split?
I was 5-2 going into the split. I sat in 4th seed.
Okay, so 4th going in, managed to cruise all the way through.
Right.
In the finals, what were you up against?
In the finals, I was up against a buddy of mine running a really interesting version of Red Grand Crusader.
Okay, you don't usually hear those words together, interesting Crusader, but no, I'm just kidding.
It was really interesting. We're going to try the deck list posted on the forum soon, and when you see the Red Crusader list, it's really interesting. It caught a lot of people off. Like, it really caught them by surprise. So.
Well, that's good. It's always nice to know that there's still depth, and I mean, obviously everybody jokes here, but it's nice to know there's that depth, even in that deck type,
Right.
that you can put some stuff in there that people are going, huh? What the hell was that?
Yeah, like when he would drop a turn 1 Keeper Sharis and they think they're playing Harmonize, and then he would just absolutely blow past you with Grand Crusader, and then he'd play like 2 4-drops on turn 4 and just smash you for the win. So it was pretty interesting for sure.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah, he would drop Stone Branch. He would try to drop Stone Branch in the, I think it's Zazogen. She's a drop that puts 2 1/1s into play, and tokens Assault 1. He would drop both of those into play in the same turn, and he had Grand Crusader on board, and he would just win. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh.
it was
That's not even. Yeah. Oh, that definitely makes it interesting. Well, that's cool. What was the best thing? Now, obviously, you felt that you had the best matchup against Viewless Wings and stuff. Did you? I mean, obviously, what was your loss to? If you went 5-2 going in, what were your
5-2.
losses?
Only losses. Second round got paired down to a buddy of mine who was in Red Mage, and he drew 4 overloads. So there really wasn't anything I could do. Like, he just countered everything I had. It was just not much I could do in that match. And then my other loss was to surprisingly enough, a blue Viewless Druid. The only reason
Oh,
I
wow.
felt that I lost the match, he definitely outdrew me. He drew threat after threat after threat, where I drew answers, but I was never
Right.
able to build up a board presence myself. So it
Okay.
was just he had all the threats. I had some answers, but in the end, I just didn't build up a board presence, and it was just wasn't enough.
No, at that point, it just really isn't. That's a
No.
shame. But in the end, you might have taken those lumps, but, sneak in fourth and take the win. That's what
Yeah,
matters.
absolutely. No, it was a lot of fun. It was a good turnout. A lot better than last year. I think we only had 13 or 14 last year, so it's only a big increase.
Okay, definitely. Now, who ran your event?
The store was the gaming pit. Randy
Okay.
Henson was the judge that ran it. Randy and Christine, judges
Okay.
that ran it. So
Yeah, I know both of those young ladies do a very
they
nice
did. They did
job.
a great job for sure.
Good deal. All right, man. So now the big question: you've got the invite, and well, hell, you live not too far, I'm assuming.
Right.
From there, you're gonna be at Worlds, right?
Absolutely. That's the plan as of now. So I'm I'm looking forward to Worlds now. Atlanta's it's a little over an hour away from me, probably about an hour and 15 minutes, but I'm probably gonna stay
Okay.
with a friend who's just about 5 minutes away, so that way the commute will be a little bit better each day. So
Nice, nice. I may be looking for that myself, so I may. You don't know. I'll be out for Worlds. We're not 100% sure yet, but hey, we'll get there when we get there. But hey, man, Josh, great to talk to you, and hopefully see you there at Worlds. Congrats again on the win. Any final words, maybe, to the audience out there?
and to all the players that showed up at the state champs here in Georgia, it was a lot of fun. We had a real turnout, and look forward to seeing everybody again soon. So thanks for having me, Eric.
Hey, no problem, buddy. Appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Snyder, Georgia State champ.
All right, guys.
We'll be
Yeah.
back. All right, buddy. Definitely appreciate the time.
Yeah, no problem, Eric. I
Hey,
appreciate
man.
it.
Hey, anytime, man. Anytime. Got to help the
Now,
community out.
are you
Get a little.
doing this and you're gonna put up a show soon with a bunch of different state champs, or?
Yeah, I'm hoping that Friday night I should have some up. I've talked to the Idaho Matt Hawk.
The Mozu Report is brought to you by the Metamart.com. The Metamart.com is now accepting any WoW TCG related content, as well as having the broadest selection of singles found anywhere on the internet. The Metamart.com also has a buy list with hundreds of cards spanning every set in the game. Whether you want to buy, sell, or trade, check out the Metamart.com. And hey guys, when you do, tell them Mozu sent you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, last but certainly not least, I have Joshua Wilson. This man took Indiana State champs down. Josh, welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. So you're there. You're in Indiana. What'd you play?
Red Mage.
Red Mage. So what made your Red Mage different from, not all, I mean, not everybody's running Red Mage. That's not what I'm saying. But what made you decide to play that deck, or what was the key card that drove you toward it?
Well, I was trying to get rid of Murlocs, which ended up nobody playing, but I did I did Monstrous Frostbolt Volley with Gilblin was my main thing. And
Okay.
Infinite Brilliance and Daedic just kind of trampled through.
Yeah, well, Daedic has a way of just smacking people around. So, yeah, glad
He's my favorite card because of this tournament.
Yeah, he has an incredible card. So, you're playing Red Mage. You're there. There's, you said, I believe, 20 players.
Yep.
And what's your record going into the split? I mean, you had the 6 rounds going to the top 8. There it is. What's your record?
4-2 right there.
Oh, wow. Okay. So, not exactly steamrolling your way through.
No.
But so what were your losses?
There was another mage, and I forget the other one. Something weird. Some weird deck that I just wasn't prepared for.
Sure, certainly. No, it happens. It happens. Now, okay, so 4-2, you make it in. 4-2, you probably made it in what? 6th, 7th?
5th, I think. Yeah.
5th, okay. It wasn't too far off.
No, there's only 2 that went 5-1. So.
Oh, all right, fair enough. So you make it in, and you move your way through. You're in the finals. What deck are you playing against?
There's another Red Mage. There's some weird equipment deck with General Husam and just like
Love
turn
that
one
card.
play with like the baby Murlocs and just drop equipment. That was my final round.
Okay.
It was a Red Hunter.
Wow. So Red Hunter in the finals against you.
Yes.
Wow. Very
Didn't
cool.
expect it, but
Oh, it just no chance for him.
no, not really.
Well,
He
hey.
did really good though.
Well, yeah.
He-
Obviously,
I-
second
Yeah, I threw
place.
just great hands. So
Cool. All right, nice. So you take it down, you get the win, you get the red bag, you get the invite to Worlds. Are you going to use that invite to Worlds?
I don't know if I'm going to be able to.
Oh,
I want to, but I'm
Right.
still deciding money wise.
now I understand. It would suck to have that invite and not be able to go. And
Yeah.
trust me, I know. Not that I'll ever have an invite to Worlds, but
I have a team Indecisive, and they're all going, and
what are you guys playing? I don't know.
that's about it. All three of it's me, Chad Dirks, last year's state champion, Matt Burt,
Okay.
Nathan Cole, and Zach Yagi, and three of us changed our decks before, like an hour before state started. So.
Okay. Man, well, yeah, Team Indecisive, good name for you guys then, absolutely. All right, so you made it through. You're hoping to go to Worlds. What was something that surprised you while you were there at the tournament, something that surprised you about either a deck that you saw or just something out of the blue? What was it there while you were there at the event?
Honestly, just having no Murlocs or Grand Crusader. There was one Murloc Grand Crusader there, and it was a combination, and everybody on the forums was talking about playing it, and it just kind of...
Nobody did.
Nobody did it at all. And I was actually surprised to see the dual class heroes, too. I didn't think they were as good, but...
Yeah, a couple of them are really good.
Yeah.
Definitely. I know that one of the Rogue Warlock made it second place here in Arizona State. It's run by my normal co-host there, Joe Rysacker. So, unfortunately, he fell to a red mage. So, all right. Well, Josh, man, I definitely appreciate you being on the show. Thanks for letting us know a little bit about how states went for you, and definitely hope to see you at Worlds, sir.
Yep, will do. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yep, anytime. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Wilson, Indiana State champ. Let's give it up to that guy. All right. We're out.